Welcome to our special report exploring the recent remarkable diplomatic breakthrough between President Trump and President Sheinbaum, marking a pivotal tariff decision. President Trump announced a temporary suspension of tariffs on Mexican goods under the USMCA, effective until April 2, 2025, amid robust border security efforts. This significant decision follows intensive and candid discussions with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum, highlighting renewed diplomatic collaboration between the two neighboring nations. The suspension covers all tariffs on USMCA-compliant goods, providing crucial relief for industries while signaling a notable shift in U.S. trade policy. Originally, a 25% tariff had been imposed over concerns regarding illegal immigration and the dangerous influx of fentanyl into the United States. These measures were intended to pressure Mexico into enhancing its border security and curbing drug trafficking across the U.S. border effectively and firmly. Recent reports reveal that border crossing arrests have plummeted to their lowest levels in 25 years, following these strategic policy measures dramatically. Mexico's unwavering commitment to bolstering its border security has been pivotal in significantly reducing illegal immigration and strengthening bilateral trust across borders. President Sheinbaum has adopted a resolute diplomatic stance, emphasizing national dignity while defending Mexico's proactive measures in trade and security with conviction. Sheinbaum has called for a united international response, including key nations like Canada and China, to address shared challenges effectively with urgency. A major public rally is set to take place at Mexico City's historic Zocalo, where citizens eagerly await further government declarations today. At the rally, President Sheinbaum is expected to discuss potential retaliatory measures and outline Mexico's strategy for future trade challenges in detail. Meanwhile, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick subtly hinted that the suspension might extend to all goods compliant with the USMCA framework further soon. Industry leaders and economists view this decision as a potential turning point in U.S. Mexico trade relations and broader economic policy reform indeed. The temporary tariff suspension offers both nations a valuable opportunity to mutually negotiate a more balanced and enduring trade agreement for progress. This bold gesture reflects President Trump's strategic use of economic incentives to secure robust cooperation on border security and migration issues decisively. Critics argue that such unilateral decisions may risk undermining long-term international trade stability and the predictability of U.S. economic policy, potentially dangerous. Proponents, however, believe that the temporary tariff relief is a necessary compromise to foster constructive, ongoing dialogue between the nations for progress. Both administrations are actively using this brief period to reassess their positions and explore innovative options for future trade arrangements with optimism. The recent announcement has sparked heated debates among political analysts, with opinions deeply divided over its long-term impact on U.S. foreign policy. Observers note that economic diplomacy now plays a central role in effectively resolving disputes and strengthening enduring bilateral ties between nations globally. Analysts predict that this tariff suspension may serve as a template for future trade negotiations in an increasingly complex global market indeed. The move underscores a broader trend of leveraging economic policy tools to address multifaceted issues such as migration and transnational security challenges. Diplomats on both sides are reportedly engaging in ongoing discussions to refine the suspension's terms and establish clearer, more robust trade guidelines. This latest development highlights a notable shift from confrontational policies towards more cooperative, strategic, and effective approaches in managing U.S. Mexico relations today. The economic reprieve is seen by some as a reward for Mexico's diligent efforts on security and a clear signal of improved bilateral diplomacy. Within the U.S., prominent political figures express mixed reactions, with some praising the decision, while others question its long-term viability in earnest. Critics warn that bypassing traditional tariff policies might inadvertently and significantly embolden reckless, similar unilateral moves in future international trade disputes widespread. Supporters emphasize that this bold move is part of a broader strategy to secure national interests and promote lasting economic resilience effectively. Diplomatic channels remain firmly open as both sides prepare for further high-level discussions on trade, security, and comprehensive migration reform with determination. This unfolding story illustrates the power of strategic negotiation and the potential for economic measures to drive meaningful policy shifts across borders. As discussions continue, both nations appear determined to build a resilient framework that promotes shared prosperity and enhanced national security for all.